Good evening, I'm Jacqueline Bennett in the KRON 4 Weather Center with an update on your forecast. Fog is once again going to be the story overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, stretching to our inland spots, but not quite as far as it did over the past couple of nights. By tomorrow morning, dense fog along the coast and around the bay, scaling back to the coastline at about noon, but we'll see clearer skies at 3 o'clock. Some sun breaks along the coastline. Breezy conditions expected, though. The reason why? Well, we're seeing some moisture being shot into northern California, coming from the Four Corners and being shot this direction. It's sparking isolated thunderstorms. Dry now over some parts of northern California, but on the edge of California, Nevada, like Tahoe, we're still seeing isolated thunderstorms at this hour. There is a chance that some of that moisture could brush the North Bay overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. A very slight chance that it could hit Fairfield, Napa, Santa Rosa, or the mountains. We're going to keep our eye on that, but again, just a slight chance of seeing that. What it will most likely do is just wipe out the marine layer. Those breezy conditions will help to keep the fog at bay. 5 o'clock in the morning, not stretching nearly as far inland, but we'll still see fog up in Santa Rosa, along the Delta, down far as south as San Jose. Into the 9 o'clock hour, the fog will start to scale back. The East Bay Shore, the peninsula, the coastline, still seeing foggy skies. And then at the 12 o'clock hour, fog just hugging the coastline. But again, it is going to scale back. Those breezy conditions really going to help mix out the fog, and that's going to lead to some warmer conditions even along the coastline, but especially for our inland spots. Inland spots have been struggling to get into the 80s the past couple of days. Tomorrow we're going to see most locations in the low 90s. 92 in Antioch, 90 in Fairfield, same thing in Livermore, 88 in Concord. Also warm down in the South Bay, and a big warm up along the Bay shores. We've been seeing 60s. It'll be about 10 degrees warmer out there tomorrow afternoon. 65 in San Francisco, 61 in Half Moon Bay. A look at your KRON 4 7-day around the bay forecast. Again, a very slight chance of seeing some isolated thunderstorms up in the North Bay. Doesn't look likely, but what that will serve to do is mix out the fog for the afternoon. And we're going to see temperatures warm up, especially into Sunday with minimal fog at the coastline. Temperatures are going to warm quite a bit inland, so into the low 90s around the bay, the low to mid 70s. And along the coast, we're looking at the low 60s. And we're going to keep a very similar weather going into next week. Temperatures will cool slightly inland, but the fog, again, not expected to be too terribly extensive. That's going to do it for your update for now. From the KRON 4 Weather Center, I'm Jacqueline Bennett.